comment, and subscribe. Today we finna ask Brad is he gonna get married. So the conversation is about marriage right now.
Yeah.
Brad, you wanna tell people your handles and stuff in case a nice young lady out there see you and shit like this. You wanna talk to you, change your mind, put that puss on you, or whatever.
Oh Lord, man. Toast making shot takes a pup chase. This your boy Sir Bradley Ashton, man. Back with another installment of the Nuno podcast with my man Seb, my man Vic. Um, my handle is Sir Bradley Ashton, Facebook, Instagram. Them mainly the two social media platforms I be on for real. So follow me there. But to go to the conversation because it's kind of a rollover. Um, so some people who know me, I was once engaged, asked to be married, you know what I'm saying? That fell through or whatever. And I'll be honest with you, man, like when I was preparing for
Hey, Cara,
Yo.
hold on real quick. Let Brad finish what he explaining some, okay?
when I was preparing for marriage, about like 4 years ago, I really didn't know anything about marriage. Like I didn't prepare for like I didn't have like a prenuptial agreement.
Yeah.
I didn't have a of course I didn't get married, so I didn't have like post nuptial agreements, anything like that. I didn't know anything about divorce laws, anything like that. Like I was going into it very ill prepared.
Right.
So when like my engagement fell through, I started doing. It's funny how I started to do my research, kind of like after the fact.
That brick wall.
Yeah, man. And it's like when you kind of do your research about marriage and like the status of like marriage today, man, of how 50% of divorces end in marriage, and then when you think about who initiate divorces, 70 to 80% of divorces,
50% of marriages end in divorce.
and then as far as who initiate divorce,
80%
women. You know what I'm saying? And then also when you talk about the risk that's involved for men in general to get married and what could possibly happen to you, you having to fund a woman's lifestyle to the day she die, if she don't get remarried, having to start over as far as like a house, and not having access to your kids and things like that, you know what I'm saying? And I really think to myself, I'm like, man, if I'm seeing men by the day getting divorced, and I know folks try to say, man, y'all should compare yourselves to celebrities, fam. You got men who are making millions and millions of dollars, and they're getting divorced left and right. You got billionaires, Bill Gates,
Right.
Jeff Bezos, cats like that getting divorced. And if you got men who can literally change your life, if they up and getting divorced, what is that supposed to say to the everyday 9 to 5 dude?
So do you think hold on. Carl, can you hear us?
Hey, you got somewhere I can plug my charger
Okay.
up?
Yeah, it's plugged right down the side. Just unplug the little white thing at the bottom. But so did you hear Bradley on his why he's not getting married?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
But did you hear why he said he not getting married?
Yeah, because divorce rates is high.
What you think about that?
I mean, it's very true, and it is like my dad's an attorney and my brother is an attorney, so I look at it from like a legal standpoint. Most divorces are initiated by women.
So do you think it's wise for men to get married? You being
I
a
mean,
woman.
I think it's a toss up because we've established the other day that I am not married. But I think it's a toss up. But I also think it comes with that like communication. Like you have like people aren't upfront about who they are and what their expectations are, and so then when you don't get what you want because you haven't stated those expectations, then that's when things go left.
Well, I got two single brothers over here.
I got a question on that though. Like I feel like when you do get married, or if you do get married, or in a marriage, what old men told me is you gotta fall in love with a new person every day. So if you set your expectation, of course you can tell them how you want it to go and what you want it to go. But I mean, if you're not almost like any job being a forever student to your spouse, like you might as well not do it.
I'm gonna say this: you have to always watch who you with, always, because the rules that you make at the first beginning of your relationship may change drastically 5 years later.
Of course.
And the thing is,
that's very true.
That's why communication is very important. And when you hear people say we drifted apart, I understand that wholeheartedly, because it's like, yeah, we might have said this at that point in time, and I might have agreed to that. And that's what I was telling you earlier about the dude that married Mia Khalifa. He probably thought he could handle that, and then find out later on he couldn't handle that.
That nigga realized he wasn't an ant.
He wasn't an ant. What they got to do anything?
You know, ants can pick up anything.
Oh.
Straight up. Them niggas can pick up anything. You catch an ant walking down the street.
It's like what, 100 times their body weight or some shit so crazy.
Yeah, 10 times their body weight.
Yeah, so it's some crazy shit. But yeah, so
I ain't mean to interrupt my
you told Vic he don't need to say what you said. That's why I told you to call in. He don't need to ask what that question was. Are you
if I'm valuable, are you
how you gonna show me that I'm valuable to you?
Look, you do not need to ask a female how she's going to value you, because generally speaking, we show in actions how we value you.
I can't say that.
So I agree.
I can't say all. I mean, I feel like
because somebody can tell you anything, bro. You know?
True. On the telling you part, but like some people ain't good on it. It's almost like you can take the smartest person in the world and get them a test, and they'll fail the test just because they're not good at taking.
I got a question for you. If a person told you they love you, if you was with a woman 10 years, she just only said she loved you, but she never spent a dime on you, would you think she loved you?
When you say a dime, that means
she didn't spend not one penny.
She didn't buy nothing to eat.
She never bought.
She didn't buy no French fries. No socks on.
Nothing.
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay, because love is an action word. Yeah. They have to show you that they love you.
I'm gonna go with
and people think it's
they
about.
Even bought you a bottle of water.
Yeah, like it's an action. It's an action. Like you have to show people that you love them, and that's by a lot of times. Most of the times, it's acts of service that you show. Like, hey, I thought about you today. I bought your favorite candy home. Hey, I see that you say your feet are hurting. I'm coming in here with the little bath, the little foot thing, and rubbing your feet and doing extra shit. Oh, you said you want a new car. I bought you a new car. Your other one was breaking down, or it could be something, simple, small, but it's all love is an action word. You know what I'm saying?
But what about when you do that and it ain't reciprocated?
Reciprocated?
Yeah.
Well, then that mean that person that you doing all that for is not reciprocating because they probably don't love you. Or they'll take her.
Goes back to our conversation that we had the other day about love, like growing up in a struggle versus growing up in a loving household. Because some people don't realize that like gift giving or like receiving things is something for people. That's why you got to communicate. Like that's 85% of the problem today. If people don't talk about stuff, we just assume.
And it's how you get that gift.
So, Cara, do you want to get married?
She want to get married. Yeah. What you mean?
No, I'm just asking because women get upset when you ask them, do they want to get married, as if marriage is some type of bad thing. But then when you get old, it's like the older woman you ask, it's like, yeah, I want to get married. But when you ask a younger woman, it's like, yeah, when the time's right, or when I find my Boaz or whatever. So it's like,
yeah, hey, chill out.
In theory, yes, I do. But like I tell people all the time, like a lot of people assume that like because I am age I am and I'm not married and I don't have kids, that I don't want them. But it's not that I don't want them. It's just that I've never wanted to be in that place with the people that I was with. I mean,
so the niggas you was dating for fun.
So yeah, was they like space feelings?
In theory, that last one, yes. But then the more time I spent, the more I was like, this would not be conducive because his communication style and my communication style were not the same. Like I would address things and he would gaslight me. And nobody wants to spend the rest of their life like that.
But y'all couldn't work on that communication. Y'all couldn't save the nation with it.
When I say this is what is bothering me about you, and you tell me, oh, well, that's just something that bothers you, that means that you're not trying to understand where I'm coming from. Because part of the problem with communication is people listen to respond, not to understand.
That's big.
Like, if you're actually listening to someone to understand what they're saying and comprehend and trying to work through a situation, then yes. But if you're just listening to have like a confrontational response, then no, you're not going to be able to communicate because eventually one else is going to get tired. And I was the one that got tired.
So, Brett, why was your engagement called off?
Man, honestly, bro, me and my ex, bro, like we had a come to Jesus moment recently.
Mm-hmm.
And
what's recently?
Probably like 2021. We had, like,
Okay.
a sit down
So hold
conversation.
on. Let's get the timeline. When were you planning on getting married?
It was going to be the date would have been August the 31st of 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
4 years later,
Y'all called it
or
off.
3 years.
What time did y'all call it off?
It was that May.
Okay, that May of 18.
Yeah.
Y'all had a come to Jesus meeting in 2021.
2021. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 3 years later.
Mhm.
Why did this happen?
She had hit me up because I mean we still had been in communication with each other or whatever from time to time, but like she had came across like an old baby picture of mine or whatever, and she was just like, something about, I guess it used to belong to my grandfather. She know the relationship I had with my grandfather or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, I want to get it to you. So I came over to my apartment or whatever, and we talked, and like we had kind of admitted, like, man, even though, saying we loved each other and like to the outside, we kind of, presented like this picture as couple, that, me and her at times we had a quote unquote toxic relationship, so I ain't gonna go into details about that or whatever, because that's between me and her, but like before the word toxic became like catchy and shit like that, whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of like what Carl, excuse me, Carl was saying like about not being able to communicate, having different communication styles and stuff like that. And then I'll admit, I was a Negro. I stepped out. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. So
Being a Negro-
fucked some bitches.
Look, being a Negro can mess you up,
Hold on.
that's
How many bitches did
No,
you fuck?
I just stepped out one time.
but
Because like for me, like I've always been the type, like when I'm in a relationship, like I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
So what made you want to step out? Was the ass just that fat or what? Was it?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, the leg was thick. I ain't gonna sit here and cap on that. But
Okay.
like on some real shit though, like when you're not necessarily getting that love and affection and stuff.
You was missing something.
Yeah, man. Like, cause at the time I wasn't trying to put it on her.
Yeah.
I was trying to put everything on me.
Yeah.
But like when I had like that reflection moment,
Yeah.
and I really sat back to myself, I was like, damn, bro, like I'm really not like getting certain things that I was getting, in the past. And it's like now, because especially when you talk about like planning for weddings and stuff like that, whatever. Like I don't think people really realize like that junk can really like, separate people, especially you not. I wasn't really involved in the process or whatever. I was kind of doing my own thing. She was focused on that and not really like being connected. And then on top of that, not really being connected for a while. You kind of allow for certain people to kind of come in. I think that's kind of a test from above, like, what you gonna do when somebody try to come in and try to infiltrate and shit. I didn't necessarily plan on me, stepping out and stuff like that. It was one of those things where, I was in a situation, kicking with her because I've always known this woman, and when you got box in your face, it's like shit, you could be the most faithful man, shit, you gonna be tempted. You feel what I'm saying? I gave into temptation.
But see, and that's why I tell people, sex is not therapy. Sit your ass down. Because people got to understand that if you're missing something from that relationship, it doesn't necessarily mean it's that person. It could be you. Right. And so sometimes we look for that genie in the bottle we can just rub it just right and they're gonna give us what we need. And sometimes that genie could be a piece of ass. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
a lot of people be thinking that that's gonna put us in the game, and it don't. It would be sitting back like, damn, I cheated on my girl or cheated on my nigga. It ain't give me what I was looking for, the satisfaction or the feel. You feel what I'm saying? And I think we've kind of all been there to the point where it's like, I'm looking for something and this person just can't give it to me. Cara, have you ever been there?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, emotionally, probably. Physically, no, because we established the other day that, like, I'm weird about my personal space, and so, like...
Yeah, Cara only had, like, 2 sexual partners, so we understand that.
You ain't got to put
it's more than that, but, like...
Oh, no, it's not... I'm trying to make you look good, shit. It ain't a bad
shit. It's less than 6. But that's not the point.
Hey, you heard what J. Cole said. She say 6.
Multiply, you got to multiply 12. That's 12. No, that's 18. That's 6. 6 times 3 is 18.
Carl. I can name all of them.
Now
It
don't
could probably
name
be
him. We don't
called
need
them,
to
but
name shit.
okay.
I was trying
What
to
you
help you
mean,
out.
Carl?
Shit.
We got a yearbook with a lot of names in it. So yeah, you can name all of them. You go, girl.
Damn, goddamn, she got the notches over her bed and shit. Damn,
Oh, she got a
alright.
list. She got a
Oh,
list.
she got a list.
Y'all made me duplicate something I wasn't trying to do.
What you mean?
Goddamn.
What you duplicated?
I'm working on homework while I'm talking to y'all.
Sad.
And I was
Hey, you
trying
want to do my
do
homework
something.
too? Oh,
Sir,
I
I'm
don't need to
trying
be doing that
I
on
got
the
4
net. My
projects due
bad.
tomorrow.
You right.
Oh, we don't need to disturb her greatness, bro. We need to let her do her work.
Well, you need to do your work. I was just getting you to call because Vic said Vic didn't need to do your work and if
Because
you
he does not.
Carl.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Yeah.
need no advice from you, Carl. Thank you though.
Oh, you rude.
How rude. I just said thank you.
It was the tone. It's
Okay.
not what you say.
Oh,
It's
the
how you say it.
tone police.
No, I'm gonna tell you straight up, bro.
Thanks,
A lot
Carl.
of times it's not the delivery, it's just the fact that you said it.
Yeah. Thanks,
Oh,
Carl.
it's just because he said it.
You're the
should've said it.
greatest. Thank
It's
you.
just-
I
You're
owe you
welcome.
one, buddy.
If you ain't doing that later on when you finish your project, call back and we still on live. All right.
You're the
All right.
greatest,
All right,
Carl.
bye.
Women love you. Talking that nonsense.
You not
Oh, she heard me.
No.
Oh, all good. Yeah,
Nah,
she
she
talking.
ain't here. But yeah, you stepped on a piece of ass. So what's the sex good? That's what I want to know.
Man, I'm not finna go into detail all that.
Yeah,
man.
you got to say yes or no. Like, yeah, was it good or not?
I say this, bro. Like the
Was it
experience-
okay? Was it worth it?
No, bro. I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
So for me, when I was in that, if it would have been, if I would have had that experience with that woman, maybe like 3-4 years prior, I could have actually enjoyed it.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? But knowing that I should have been in that situation, bro, I couldn't. Like, I was paranoid as fuck. You feel what I'm saying?
Like you was gonna get caught or something.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And like for me, it was just like, damn,
That
bro.
would've
Like
been a thrill for me.
For real?
I might get caught. You feel like
Some people like that. Though.
I mean,
you know,
yeah,
but
but
not if it's a relationship end. Like, nah.
now we talking about you preparing for marriage and shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Not at that
So
point.
it's
That's
so it's
not
like
exciting.
so it's like for me, it's kind of like damn. And see, like for me, I never really been like the guy that would have a relationship, but then still mess around with other chicks because
Yeah.
I was always kind of like taught like loyalty and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like when that whole situation happened, like I felt like shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I did something that a lot of niggas don't do. Like I came out to her and told her. You feel what I'm saying?
Why?
Bro, because I felt like that was like
Clarity.
This is what I'm gonna say. I got a homeboy did the same.
But no,
shit.
look, if you ask me, and I know this is gonna sound bad, because I know where you finna go. If you would ask me now if I'll do the same thing, I'll tell you fuck no.
But a lot of times when people tell you they get cheated, they can't handle the
They can't-
pressure.
Oh
of
no.
what happened.
Hey,
no.
that's
Like,
real weird, but it's true.
It's true as fuck.
Yeah.
Like because you would think like I'm being real, I'm being transparent, I'm being honest, bro.
Yeah.
I'll tell any man, and I know some women gonna be mad if they ever come across this, but it's just the honest God truth. Fellas, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you step on your chick, bro, keep that shit to your
yourself.
motherfucking self.
Take
bro.
that shit to the grave.
Take that shit to the grave, bro. Cause like you tell a girl that shit, dog. Especially that shit come from you. Like it's another thing. It's one thing for her to like stumble across some information or something like that, but for it to come verbally out of your mouth, bro, it's like your whole foundation of your relationship is just like fractured, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
So when you tell a person that you cheated on them, I know you cheated on them, but do you respect them less or more if you tell them that you cheated on them?
I think, man, I feel like in my thought process, I was thinking like, shit, I respect this person enough to tell them like the truth, even though it's hard as fuck. Bro, let me tell you something. That was one of the hardest shit that I ever had to do, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To tell a person that I love, you know what I'm saying? A person who I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, at that time spend the rest of my life with, that I had stepped out, you know what I'm saying? Like that was some nerve-wracking and shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in me thinking in my mind, like, okay, you know, I know she gonna be upset, but the type of relation that we had, thinking that, you know, it could be worked out. No. Like, once you do something like that and then you reveal that type of information, like you can like the relationship will never be the same.
Yeah.
Because now, you know, the trust has been fractured, you know, and now everything that y'all have done up to that point, she's gonna be questioning that shit now. Or if it was in the verse, like if she would have did the same thing to me, now I'm gonna be questioning her, like, hold up. So like, was that individual the only person you've been with?
Right.
Have you been with other people while we were in a relationship? You know, and it's just one of those things, man, you know, looking back on the hindsight 2020, because I always ask myself, like, if I didn't say anything, where would I be in that situation right now or that relationship? You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things, you live, you learn. And you just try to tell other people who go through that thing, like, man, look, bro, like if you love that girl, bro, it kind of go back to something that I was watching on the podcast. I think I don't know if it was Fresh and Fit or you know, one of those other, you know, mainstream podcasts or whatever. But they were just like, look, man, if you love her, you'll lie to her. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't just saying just be lying, just be lying. But you know, it's certain things that as a man that you hold back because you know that women say they want the truth.
But they can't handle that
You
shit.
can't handle the truth.
They can't handle the shit.
Yeah, bro.
It's weird though, cause like,
Vic, would you tell a woman that you cheated on her?
Yeah.
You would tell her?
Yeah, but don't just cause
have you?
Have I cheated on a woman?
Have
before?
You told a woman that you cheated on
Yeah,
them?
but that was in college. But first, let me drop this first, and then I'm gonna go to the cheating part. But first off, I'm gonna tell her because I would rather tell her than somebody throw it in her face.
And that was my thing. Yeah.
And
that was my thing.
And it's like, you feel me? Like if I'm telling you this, I don't want no woman just run up on my girl, like especially where he was at, like the marriage part, like you coming to the wedding or you coming to the bridal shower, like I had your nigga dick, and social media days, she done snuck and took a picture of you in the bed. It's gonna have what day this was, and that's why I'm telling you, I did this because I don't. It ain't no fear, but at the same time, I respect you enough that I don't want nobody to clown you.
You could also lie and she still not can see, because at the end of the day,
Snapchat gonna show you dates and time.
But hold on, Snapchat delete messages. So if you gonna
so if you go on your Snapchat stories right now and you took a picture, hold down that picture.
I know what you're talking about. I'm saying that's if she gets a picture. That's if you're not paying attention. If she gets a picture. Now if you go over there,
niggas got cameras in their houses.
Nigga, if we talking about when you was in college, niggas are putting cameras in the house.
No. I'm just saying at the point we
now,
about,
people got cameras every fucking way. They got on the Ring doorbell camera. You walk into
that football player got messed up because he had beat a girl.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That's some real shit.
That nigga.
But my thing is, if I'm not telling no female that I cheated on. You had to catch me if you can, Mr.
But we ain't on that cheat mindset now, neither.
But the thing is, it's some things that you will go through though.
Yeah, that's true.
And we having a podcast, and so like it's like younger men, if you really do care about your woman, it's not wise to tell her.
I'm gonna tell you to tell her, because this age, yes, cause they gonna get caught.
They might not. And the thing is,
my mama caught YML.
Hold on. My mama used to always say some real shit. A woman gonna hear, see, and think what she want to think.
That's true. Shout out to your mama.
If it didn't come from your mouth, and your bitch say, "Yeah, fuck your nigga," without no proof.
But the proof is what I'm talking about, though.
Hold on, let me get to.
You might mess around.
Let me get to what I'm trying to say.
I'm gonna ask something.
So she with no proof, you could be like, that bitch lying, right? With a little proof, let's say she got text message. We in the age of information. I mean, the technology age, right? You can go on apps and create fake text messages.
That's true.
So I can say, bitch, that shit fake as fuck. I didn't text this hoe.
What about the picture though?
The picture will fuck you up.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you what's worse. So y'all, I don't know if y'all follow baseball, but it's a young brother by the name of Tim Anderson. He plays for the Chicago White Sox. So recently, his alleged mistress just dropped some information on social media that she's pregnant with his child.
What?
Yeah, bro. And Shotty, you know what I'm
Is
saying?
that the one, the guy with the dreads?
No.
Oh, okay.
But Shotty got them recording this man. Like, I guess I don't know if he driving or she driving, but like I want to say he's driving because she's recording or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and got fam out on the camera and stuff like that. And then the caption, she got baby daddy, you know what I'm saying, baby father or whatever, and folks congratulating her and shit. And this man married, already got a kid and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
see, that's the
damn.
crazy part about today, and that's why I say 10 years ago you don't tell.
Allegedly.
This time now, it's like baby mamas and side bitches get so much notoriety nowadays than being a good wife. Just think about, they don't even just think about LeBron James' wife. She ain't been in no drama, no nothing. They don't really praise her up like that.
They just started doing it.
They trying to, and this is what I think. The only reason they doing that is because LeBron James coming to the end of his career. They trying to push it up because she probably wants something to do, but she probably just stayed in the back seat until he finished his shit. Cause he ain't like she ain't nothing like Steph Curry wife. Oh yeah, sometimes I just want niggas to hit on me. I just want some attention.
Steph Curry wife Canadian.
They got to do anything.
She ain't growing like we grew up.
But my thing is, she a woman. She know a man ain't gonna want to hear no stupid ass shit like that. And the thing is, niggas got respect for me enough to not even slide in your DM. That's why they not doing it.
No. But hey, back to the telling. I just told because I was in college and I did have, but both of them was my girlfriends. I just told both of them that.
So who was more your girlfriend? The one you was with longer with, or the one you liked the most?
The one that was my color.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just be, but I ain't gonna lie, both on like real spill. The other one, mama came and took care of me when I had strep throat and all that. I'm laid up in the bed sick, but the one that looked like me was my girl. Like, and but that's what made it worse.
What?
Like, I feel like because it was a white girl, she just.
So you were dating a white girl, you cheated on the white girl? Well, I guess you cheated on both of them.
I mean, it's not cheating.
Why not?
Because we was in a relationship.
But let me ask. You kind of sparked a question in my head.
Gotcha.
Do men really cheat, or do we exercise masculine desires?
If you agreeing to do,
I was gonna say I agreed to, but I didn't agree to be
if you say, hey baby, I'm not gonna cheat on you, that's cheating. Because you agreed to it. Because us as men, we work on things like if me and you was cool and you did something contrary to your word, because you are raised, men tell you all you got is your balls and your word.
Right.
So if you go against that, that's contradictory to what we agreed on. So even having that agreement as a man, telling your woman, yeah, I'm not going to cheat on you, going against it is cheating. Now you say, hey, bitch, I don't know if I could be 100% faithful.
She gotta be the B word.
You know that's how I talk, my nigga. But if you say, hey, bitch, I don't know if I could be 100% faithful.
But how many of us actually go into relationships saying like, so every relationship?
I told my wife that.
So every relationship,
and she watching, like I said, hey, if I may not be 100%, you know, I don't know if I could be 100% faithful, but if we get to that point, I will tell you.
So that's not cheating, right?
No, it's not cheating because I was told that.
I got you. Well, me myself.
Now cheating would be if I said I was gonna do that and then go and fuck another bitch and don't tell her that.
But I'm gonna say this: that's an anomaly, bro. Because niggas don't say whether they will or will not cheat. It's kind of one of
those
because
they're scared.
I wouldn't even necessarily say scared, bro. It's just one of those things like in relationships in general, we kind of go into this whole understanding of like, oh, like it's just gonna be me and you. It's never really like spoken like, all right, bro, like I'm not gonna mess with another chick, or shit, it's a possibility I may mess around with a chick.
But that's what I'm saying. I think men. This is weird to me nowadays when it comes to relationships. We leave so much shit on the open end. We don't even ask people, right? Because even you saying when people assume, because most people assume a relationship is a man and a woman, and we're gonna be together. That's in the assumption.
Yeah.
But it's never a question is, hey, do you think you could be completely 100% faithful? It's more or less so. You better not cheat on me, or bitch, you cheat on me, I'm gonna kill you. It's like it's never. Excuse me. It's never.
Not if you cheat, I'm gonna kill you.
Do you think this relationship is something that you could be 100% faithful? If not, is it any way that you can inform me and let me know? Now, the thing is that comes back to being brave in your relationship is actually doing that. It's actually looking somebody in the eye that you love and say, hey, it's this bitch or this nigga I want to go knock off real quick. I really want to see what that's about. Not that I want to leave or go anywhere, but it's a definite sexual desire.
So you want
But
to rent a car?
but how many women are gonna really like you reveal to a woman like hey, started like, you know, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, you got my heart, but I don't know if I could just, you know what I'm saying, keep my Johnson just monogamous.
I think personally, I think a lot of women will go for that more than you think.
I feel like now, yeah, because their minds are open, but back in the day, nah. And
what you mean? Because you gotta think about this. Women was going for niggas having multiple kids outside back then than they do now.
But I'm saying they knew about it. I'm saying to tell them like, okay, so
I'm talking about telling them up front. Like,
yeah, I'm saying like the true fact of like nowadays it's crazy out here. You feel me? You got men sleeping with men, women sleeping with women. And I feel like everybody at the end of the day now, they just want somebody to come home to. At the end of the day, that's a big thing. I want to come home from work, unwind, and have somebody there. So like if a man's telling you everything you want to hear already, and then you come breaking to him like, yo.
Cause I'll be real with you, bro. Like, I know like the next time I get into another relationship with a woman, like I know I'm gonna love her. But I'm gonna be real with you, just being transparent, just being human as currently constructed. I don't know if I could go through the duration of a relationship and say that I'm just gonna have intimate relations with just her. Ooh, you feel what I'm saying?
That's a hard thing to do, especially if you like. This is the thing: we all want excitement, and the same piece of ass is not gonna be exciting.
You just gotta do it different ways. Like find your telephone booth, Batman. I mean Superman.
It ain't, bro. It ain't nothing like a new piece of pussy.
And then on top of that, said you revealing that to her, and then having the expectation that she's not gonna do the same in reverse either as a woman.
So you saying if I tell her, but I'm hoping that she don't come tell me?
Cause like,
but I don't. But the thing is, men and women aren't the same.
I mean, but
so if you were a woman that try to play that role as if we are the same, is weird because you got to think about it.
I've been agreeing with you now. Like
my sexual drive and the thing that I see and get me attracted to is way different because we already know simple science. I don't know. We make this shit so trivial when it comes to humans. Simple science is testosterone is the sex hormone.
Facts.
We have 20 times more testosterone than women.
Facts. That's why it's so weird when folks say that women like sex more than men. I'm like, no, the hell y'all don't.
Like you don't even like you could see a fat ass and you didn't fuck her 20 different ways in your mind in 2 seconds.
Facts.
I want to know what that body look like, all this whoop to whoop. Like just understanding how men think and how we process when it comes to women and sex is just totally different.
But you know how these women are, bro. You know, he gonna be doing. I'm gonna be doing my thing too.
But too on the men and women things, like I heard a post nigga said, if you got a door that can be opened by many keys,
I know the saying. If you have a lock that can be opened by plenty keys, that's a shitty lock.
Yeah, but
if you are a guy, if you are a person with a master key, then that's
it's a resource for something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
This is the thing, bro. Like, cause even think about it like this, man. Like what we was talking about in our last conversation, bro. Like the average man is not getting sex like that, right? Like to obtain the box is a quite challenging task for most men.
Mm-hmm.
A woman giving away the box is one of the easiest things she could ever do. That's why I'm not impressed with women who brag about having rotations.
Dick is thrown at them all the time,
constantly,
all the time. So that's why I'm like, you know, that's why I think a lot of men don't necessarily, especially in today's age, don't go in it like that because it's like, well, I know I want to, you know what I'm saying, have multiple partners, but I don't want my chick having the idea of wanting to venture out too because of how easy it is for her to give up the box.
But my thing is, you have in situations, this is this real shit. In relationships, it's a leverage situation.
And yeah.
You just have to have the leverage to actually do what you say you're gonna do. And see, this is a thing with a lot of guys that you see. So I used to work at Sears, right?
Okay.
And I knew this couple. They were in a biker club. And they gave each other hall passes. Once a year, they gave each other hall passes to do what the fuck they wanted to do. Now the thing is, the husband started getting resentful because on doing the hall pass, the wife was fucking how she wanted to fuck because she's a bitch. She can get a lot of dick. So the thing is, and I told him, I was like, bro, why you don't have through the course of the year building up your repertoire to know that, hey, you gonna fuck these bitches when your hall pass come up? Why are you going out randomly just to have to do your hall pass and just trying to find bitches in that week's worth of time? That shit's stupid. Or if you just want to fuck off, why you don't have your money ready to just go pay for some pussy?
Nigga, go to Vegas. Is
All right.
out there.
Like that's my thing. That
Your
shit
wife can watch.
that shit weird to me. Like
$40.
you know what I'm saying? And so that's their thing. Me personally, I don't feel like I know for a fact I couldn't be with a woman that fucked somebody else. And people could say, "Oh, it's double standard or
once y'all
whatever."
get together,
But like
It's
women,
different standards.
it's different standards, yeah. But people will say it's double standards.
Yeah.
But that's because, like I said, we live in an age where they're telling women that they can be men. Women can go and do and be CEOs and do all of this and whatever.
Did you see that episode? I don't know if you watch Club Shay Shay.
I ain't never seen it. I have seen it, but I don't know what you're talking about.
So he did an interview with Michael Blackson.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
And Mike was like, "Look, man, I told Shorty, like, look, man, like, I love you, but I'm gonna have sex with other women."
Right.
Yeah.
And
he don't like Ben Simmons. He said Ben Simmons was shooting at Shorty, and they were supposed to be friends.
Yeah.
And check this out. And Shannon Sharp was like, "Man, so you mean to tell me, man, like, you ain't gonna just be loyal, you ain't just gonna love." He was like, "Man, Shannon, look, I'm telling you, you know, I love Shorty, but I told her, like, you know, like kind of like you said,
yeah,
it was better than good box and new box.
Yeah,
you know." And then he was
like, "Bruh, let's be real. Ain't no feeling like that when you first did."
Hey,
no.
Hey, I can't agree with that. Said,
hold on, y'all.
Said, I told you.
Hold y'all.
Finish what you said.
So he was like, so you don't worry about your girl stepping out. He was like, look, nah, bro. He was like, you know why? Because he was like, women are emotional. Like, she ain't gonna be able to have sex with me and then be with him because she gonna be in emotional turmoil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, look at who she with. Is that man gonna be able to give you the same things I'm giving you?
Hey, look.
I think we think too much into women in the emotional aspect because I do feel like women can fuck and not care about the emotional side.
I know women can do it with different niggas in the same day. I know this is facts.
This is why I feel that way. Anytime you can have a creature like women, we ain't talking about like animals. Nigga, animals don't kill their fucking kids. When have you seen a female lion kill it's killed cubs?
Yeah, I've never seen a male lion do so, but that's a whole.
We need to talk about the females. So if a female can develop a disattach themselves to something that grows inside of their womb, what the fuck is a dick?
Shit, a phallus.
That's right. It's just a dick. So, like I said, we be saying, "Oh, woman, emotional woman." Bro, these are the same women that kill their fucking kids. Why would you put anything past these type of women?
Oh, never put nothing past them.
Okay, then. So that's what I'm saying. So why are we playing like women can't? Like people say, well, women if they're in love, they can't fuck nobody else. Bullshit.
I mean, they can, but I think too at the same time, like at a certain point, like I guess what I'm trying to say is at a certain point, that's gonna end up fucking with. It may not necessarily affect them at that given time.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But on down the line, like just depending on the type of relationship that they have with that man, bro, that's gonna fuck with them.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, like how they deal with their emotions is very different than how we deal with ours.
I agree 100%. But like I said, it's just a big difference between us and women. Personally, like I said, I've been married. I've been with the same person 5 years, and it's good so far. Like I ain't had no issues and shit like that. I just ride. I'm cool. I ain't got no complaints, shit like that. But like I said, I never went into any relationship and been like, yeah, I'm gonna only be with you and not cheat and not be with nobody. It's like, no, I know me personally, I like bitches.
Yeah, and I think a lot of
But
men.
go ahead.
No, you on the roll.
But and so me knowing myself, I know that for a fact. I like a lot of bitches. Like I like different bitches. I like the feelers that you know what the fuck I mean. That when you crack the Sprite, that when you first stick the dickhead in, when you getting you some new pussy. Like I like that feeling. It ain't, bro. That nothing compares to that feeling.
Look, I'm a virgin. I don't know what you're talking about.
Name something right now that compare to that.
Look,
Right
I'm gonna be real. I understand what you say on the new, but I done had. I'm gonna put it to a comparison that I mean I don't know if everybody can agree with, but I know I done smoked hella blunts in my day, right?
Okay.
So my thing is, if I'm ever smoking and I put a blunt out, when I fire back up, it ain't gonna taste the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
It usually, you done smart to put in a Rello wrapper or put it somewhere and you taste that what you done smoked, right? But it is some instances where I just, it was good as the first time as it was the second time. I done had some where it's just.
Hold on. We talking about not the first and the second. We talking about, let's say you 2 years in with a motherfucker.
See, I ain't keep hitting it for 2 years.
Okay, then. So when you get to I think when you get to at least a year mark of fucking somebody, it's different. The honeymoon phase only lasts 6 months.
I was on the honeymoon for
okay, while, so that's what I'm saying. So when and that's the thing. When you, especially if you out there playing, you been fucking this chick for a couple months, and then you go see a new chick, and you ain't in a relationship. You just can move how you want to move, and you go fuck somebody. It's like, then this pussy might be a little bit better, unless the bitch you fucking with is an all-star, my nigga. Like she just on point.
Salute to all stars. Salute to all
stars. She wet
stars.
all the time like you needed to be. She ain't never, giving you no lazy head or just laying there in the bed. Like she on top of it. Like she like this bitch just be going hard. Like she always in competition. Like it's like bitches, like you in the motherfucking arena and bitches watching this whole. That's how this bitch is going.
You
like,
talking about when we went to the party at that.
Like she going hard like that. Like this bitch is going hard like that. Yeah. Like all the time. Like, if you get you one of them, then it's different. But this typically
everybody ain't gonna get that.
You ain't gonna get that. You're not gonna get that. You get lazy ass head. Sometimes you get, I'm tired. Let me check my schedule ass pussy.
That's when you supposed to beat the meat on her and just skeet on the bike.
Man, I don't wanna do all that shit.
Look,
if I gotta do all that, bro,
you made me this man.
If I gotta do all that,
you disappointed me, and I'm disappointing me too.
You don't even no point of being there.
I'm here.
There ain't no point.
If I'm in a relationship, I already told y'all we gotta turn up. I'm in a drop right now.
Oh, my nigga, he gonna be in that damn category in 2 days.
Look, we got the August.
Oh shit, we got the August.
We got the August. It'll be a cool 24.
Hell. But like I was saying, go ahead.
Like I heard like an old man say, like, man, when you gotta, this like the silent era generation, bro. Where it was normal to have a side family, fucking side chick, a side family.
Yeah.
Rush Post, but had 2 families and coached 2 football teams.
Man, shit.
Hoover in Georgia, look him up. Russ Post.
He was like a way to 2 ways to keep your marriage is to work long hours and have a girlfriend. I'm like, hold up, what? But then it's like when you think about it, I'm like, shit. To a point, like, yeah, I kind of can understand what he mean by that. Goddamn, like,
look, being faithful to your chick kill your fire as a man. It does. It kill that hunter instinct. It kill that your confidence. Like fucking the same. It's something rewarding about getting new pussy. It's just a good feeling. And people don't like to admit that. I know women like to, we should be getting to the point where
you got the chosen one.
We should be. We're gonna get on that. We should be getting to the point now where us as men, when it comes to shit, simple ass shit like sex, we shouldn't even give a fuck what a bitch say about how men should move when it comes to sex, because we know that they're trying to tell us, they're trying to control how we move, and they've been doing that for the longest. And the thing is, we know when a man reaches a certain status, he has all the cards in his hand. Like he can play how he want to play, and the bitch is gonna fall in line. So my thing is, you get to the point in your life where you got all the cards in your hand, you ain't got to listen to what a bitch say. You have to listen to what a bitch say now when you ain't got no money, you
Yeah, we
broke,
ain't got no
all
leverage.
you ain't got no leverage, and
Liabilities.
that's the key. So like I said, it's getting to the point now. Well, when bitch be like, well, if you do this, I can do that. Well, okay, bitch, we can play the game, but at the end of the day, if I'm sitting here paying bills, you gotta go find another nigga to come in and pay bills. And anyway, if you telling me you gonna do what I'm doing, it's time for me to go, because why the fuck would I want to pay bills on a bitch to think like me?
Why do I want what I already got?
Right.
Or could get access to elsewhere.
We both can bring a table together and eat very well.
Right.
Or you can.
And so, like I said, when it come to like marriage and shit like that, I think it's many dynamics, but you just have to communicate to. I think if you just really got a good open communication, you could talk about that shit, bro. It's just some real shit, bro. And you got to think about it. When women talk about sex so much, you got all these women talking about they never even came before. They say 60% of women don't even.
Weird.
Yeah, and it's like you don't even come off having sex as much as men do. Like
So
I'm
you,
a busting.
you saying they ain't having a leg shaking, none of that.
No,
But
like
see,
they said what they said. They said, and then I asked women about it on Facebook. Women said just because I don't come doesn't mean it doesn't feel good. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is the goal?
Reaching him, seeing him reach pleasure. Like a lot of women, bro. Like they have admitted, like they may not come, but like to see him come, and like if he don't, that messes up her ego more than anything.
Hey,
well,
tennis ball used to be like that, bro.
Have y'all ever faked a nut?
I don't think I ever faked one. I may have rushed it, but I didn't fake it.
I didn't fake the nut before.
I ain't never. Usually, it's just like if it's boo boo, I'm like, all right, I'm finna go.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't.
It was on a random. It was never like.
Yeah, your mine was a random too. It wasn't when I got in. When
you say you faked the nut, you just didn't nut it all.
No, I acted like I nutted.
Oh,
yeah, and I got the fuck up.
Y'all so savage. I at least give them pleasure.
Nah, bro.
I'm gonna close my eyes.
And bro, this is in college. I ain't gonna say her name, but this is in college. And I'm like,
y'all disrespect.
I was beating her. I'm like, nah, dog. Cause it was somebody, like I was in a drought. Bitch, I really didn't want to fuck, but she had been kind of throwing me some pussies, like throwing the ass my way. So I'm like, I might as well go. I ain't fucking then. When I got down there, I felt disappointed in myself when I looked at her. And I was like, let me get the fuck on up out this bitch.
If you slept with Victor, I gave you the real. I might have thought about somebody else and you wasn't the person in front of me, but I gave you.
Lord.
Yeah, they straight Patrick Ewing pump faking y'all.
Look, bro. I mean, some of them probably did it to us. Shit, ain't no telling.
Yeah, you don't know shit.
I think I can.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I fuck. Like, it's a lot of bitches that I ain't fucked long enough for them to fake though. Yeah, it's like 3 strokes and I was out that bitch. Hey, I'm just saying, like some
you didn't get yours.
Yeah, well, some got that slippery, bro.
No, it wasn't even that. I just knew what I came for. Like I was just using them. It was really more like I was using them like to just masturbate or something. Yeah. It was like, it wasn't like.
Hey, the doctor said you need to get them off.
Yeah,
you need to. You go to your doctor normally, they're gonna tell you you've been stopped up. What's going on?
You believe that?
I'm telling you, I got a paper from one time I went to the doctor and they told me like, you need to have this happen in a certain amount of times.
And then you got to understand.
I wish I could find it because I sent it to some girls in the text
older
message.
you get, you need to have sex for you to work your prostate. That's
why
when you get older,
paper about it.
When you get older at 45, they check your prostate because you're not using it as much.
So that's weird because so Western science would say that men need to ejaculate 21 times a month to prevent prostate cancer. Mm-hmm. But then when you listen to Eastern science, they say to hold your seed because if you hold it for like upwards of like 2 weeks, what happens is like your unused semen dissolves and get reabsorbed into your bloodstream.
But that's talking about Kundalini and shit like that. Mm-hmm. When I say ejaculate, I don't mean necessarily secrete semen. You can still have the feeling to still pulsate that prostate without actually putting sperm out.
Oh, okay.
Because Kundalini is a practice of just bringing it back up through your spine, so it reabsorbs in your body.
Right.
So that's different. Like even Kevin Gates said, y'all practice semen retention. Like I can have sex and still have to come with no actual sperm come out.
Right.
So, like I said, it's a difference in understanding, but like I said, that takes a lot of practice to actually
What?
be able to do something
Listen,
like that.
that is something, because I've done it before, and like I was surprised at myself, like
Yeah.
shit, like because the normal man don't have the strong enough PC muscles to say
Yeah.
like I'm gonna pull this back. Like once you get that tender feeling, you feel
Yeah.
let loose.
Yeah. So if you can get down, it's just a big difference.
Mhm.
But so marriage is a no for you or still maybe?
As currently constructed, unless we have marriage reform, no. Now, I would still not. This is the thing, when I tell people that I don't want to be married, people think I'm being anti-relationship.
Yeah.
I'm not anti-relationship. I believe in having a relationship and things like that. It's just one of those things where when you see how marriage has been flipped and women have been monetized to divorce,
Yeah.
incentivized to divorce, and take away resources, stuff like that, it's kind of like shit, bro. Like it need to be some changes made to where, okay, if we decide to go our separate ways, that it don't ass out the man like it has been. You know what I'm saying? Could that be my thing? Like, cause let's keep it a bean, bro. When men say I do, bro, we pretty much like in the trenches, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's women more so who are still kind of like, depending on the woman, she's still present in hypergamy.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? She's still looking for that greener grass. And it's like, damn, baby, like shit, you my greener grass, goddamn. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't put my last name on you.
Right.
But you still out here thinking that shit. Like,
but
yeah.
that's how dumb women are though.
So sweet out there.
Because
so
you gotta
sweet.
think about it. She's older, and sometimes women be leaving, they got kids and shit. She done gained a little weight. And it's like, my nigga, if I'm who you got, what make you think you're gonna be able to do better?
Bro, like you said, bro, like women just, I think it's like it's the ego sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Especially like we talking about social media earlier.
I was just about to say social media be feeding this.
Yeah.
Cause you gotta think about it, bro. Like I follow one of my exes, right? And
delete her.
Delete her now.
He said keep. I got you.
No, but I'm gonna tell you why. So like with her, like she's in a new relationship and she got a child through this man, all this other shit. Shawty still be posting thirst traps on the gram, on Facebook, all this other shit. And I just be thinking to myself, like,
oh, you thought she was gonna stop because she got all that.
Like, I'm like, damn, bro, like you got a whole dude and a kid. Like you damn near married to this dude. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, why would you think she was gonna stop though?
I mean,
it's not
a thing of stop. Well, I guess you would say that, but like for me, I'm just thinking to myself, like, damn, bro, like she posting these thirst traps, and in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, I could just imagine all the dudes that be hitting up in her inbox.
That's what she want.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, bro, her nigga has no idea, bro.
He knows shit. Some niggas know, but they don't choose to press the issue. And sometimes with some niggas, they just be happy to be with certain bitches, and the reason they can stay with them because they remain naive. Like I said, when you know you got a Mia Khalifa compared to Mia Khalifa going somewhere else and be like, "Oh, she's pretty," and I don't know who she is. That's a difference, and that's how a lot of niggas play when it comes to their relationship too. They'll see they catch a bitch they've been posting their ass and shit, and be like, "Oh, I got the bitch," knowing he slid in her DMs, but then he'll try to play naive and dumb, like, "Oh, ain't nobody else sliding her DMs." Because he can't know. But you got to know, like they said, the same way you get them is the same way you lose them. What they say now. So
hey, I feel like I'm lame because I don't be sliding in the DMs.
I don't slide in bitches DMs either. Like there's no point. Like even though I'm married, like I never really slid in bitches DMs. Like I catch hints. Like if a bitch liking my shit a lot, then I might slide her D because I know that she's sending out signals.
It's a cat that I follow on YouTube named I think I brought him up to you before, Booger Alpharometer.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
He always talks about attraction confirmation. He was like, I don't understand brothers, they be doing the cold approach, man, because that's wasting time. Like you're literally feeding to her ego. Now you're submitting to her will.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of being on your best version of yourself and allowing hers to give you attraction confirmation, then you know what I'm saying?
Slide.
You
so
know what I'm saying?
talking about the likes and the retweets.
Yeah, all that. You feel what I'm saying?
I ain't getting that, so I guess I
don't. That's one thing. But the thing is, you have to use social media like bitches use social media. Like when they showing their ass, you have to post a picture of the car. Like niggas be out here posting pictures of themselves. Oh, excuse me, but that ain't how you really get the bitch.
So
You
I
have
need to put the truck
you
in the
need to
car
put a
online.
truck on
It's
there. You need to put a
status.
car on there.
with
You need to
the paid off.
put that you on a trip. You need to put you. Oh, I'm getting on the jet. Oh, I'm flying to this. Like bitches
Oh,
need to
okay.
see your lifestyle. They want to see your lifestyle to come
Okay.
in. They don't want to see you
Owner.
posting a picture of you. Like there's
So
a
they
lot of
need to
niggas
see the
posting-
ownership of
Yeah,
my
they
truck.
want to
Yeah,
see
they
your
want to
lifestyle.
experience.
They need to see my bank
They
statement.
want that. Yeah, they post
Big
the
bank,
banks.
take
That's
little
what
bank.
that's what they want to see.
I ain't doing it.
Yeah, that's what they
I'm gonna
want to
post
see.
my truck later though.
So we
I got a bitch. I got a car. You ain't gotta walk around here.
you
Look,
feel me?
Ford F-150.
Pick you
Shit.
up, pick you
Hey,
up. But
you need to move out that nigga life. I got a truck.
that was so weak. But it's the thing, man. Like I'm still a guy that believes in like the foundation of marriage. You feel what I'm saying? But going back to our original conversation, man, we don't live in an environment in a society that really supports that shit no more, bro.
Yeah.
Like people get more excited about folks divorcing and getting married.
They do.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, they
damn,
do.
bro. Like what
Like
the
I
fuck?
said, the side bitches and baby mamas get more praise than the wives.
Well, when I get married, y'all just training me on my worshiper. Baby, you're the one.
Oh Lord.
You're the
Oh, she gonna
one.
make you the fan, boy.
All right.
You're the one.
She gone.
She gone if I worshiper.
Yeah, too much.
Look.
Gotta be a little asshole in there somewhere.
Oh man, come on, man.
Got
I
to,
just
bro.
can't. I can't.
For
just-
real, but it was so weird, bro. My ex used to say, "Oh, you is such an asshole," and I'm like, "But baby, you low key love that shit.
Yeah,
Bro.
love
Yeah.
to get. Hey,
You low key
Yeah.
love that shit,
Yeah.
bro. To know that like you're in a situation with a man and you know you can't really control him.
oh yeah, that control. Hey, what Chris Tucker said on Friday? Control.
Yeah.
My nigga came
So
with-
is the marriage a thing for you?
oh yeah, I ain't experienced it. I ain't even been engaged, so of course I want to experience.
Oh, you just brought up a thought in my mind. If you're going to get engaged, bro, it shouldn't be no longer than 6 months
Oh,
at
yeah.
max a year.
Oh yeah,
Because my situation, we waited like 2 years, bro, because we wanted to get everything right. And it's like, bro,
It's
if
never
you
gonna be
have
everything
already
right.
decided to say that we are engaged to be married, bro, y'all have already put in your mind that y'all want to do this shit. Why wait
Yeah.
a long ass time? Like goddamn with what's my man Carmelo
Yeah.
and Lala. Man, they was engaged, goddamn.
And Lala still looking back. Hey, Lala, if you
forever.
watch this, I know
They
you
was
single.
They was engaged forever.
What's
Shit, look,
forever?
man, forever like 7, 8 years, goddamn. Yeah, bro.
And his son, what, 19, 18, 16,
like
14?
Cayenne, like probably like 14, 15.
Yeah, he in high school.
Yeah.
Because he asked to get a tattoo the other day on I was watching something. He was asking, can he get a tattoo?
Oh damn.
But hey, to me, yeah, I want to be married. You know, I want to do the whole marriage thing, have the little children. I mean, it's cool to do it as one, but I done experienced this as one. I'm ready to do it as two. And then once we, figure our thing out, we can do 3, 4, how many ever. But I agree with you on the engagement. Like, I wish I would have got married during the pandemic. Like, nigga, we just gonna get married.
Mm-hmm.
We send y'all a link on Facebook, send us money and gifts. God doggone, we don't need none of y'all coming around that COVID mess. We'll do a ceremony later.
Bro, not even just that, bro. Like when you talking about trying to plan for a wedding and jump, bro, like that shit get expensive.
Yeah, that shit.
It be for the mama and the grandma and the auntie and the.
And then, bro, a lot of people don't want to admit this, but a lot of people come to like ceremonies to be messy as fuck, bro.
Always.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
and it's like with me, bro, like looking back on the hindsight 2020, bro, I just would have told Shorty, like, dog, let's just go to the courthouse, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The bed, post you some pictures, bro. Bro, like the ceremony is not even for you. Like it lasts, what? You say your words, but it's not for you. It's for everybody else to look at you.
Yeah.
And like my thing, I've been to like literally since the pandemic, I've probably been to like 6 weddings. And from me looking at them, I'm like, bro, I don't want no wedding. Like, unless my shorty want a wedding, of course we can go in front of our families. But like all the rest of that stuff, like you got your wedding planner telling you how you, no, nigga, this my wife.
Right.
This how she want her day to go. That's it.
I said for me, like, even though I'm not necessarily in the space to say that I want to have like a legal wedding, I said I would still do like a commitment ceremony in front of like intimate family and friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where we recognize ourselves as like
a couple thing.
You know what I'm saying? but we ain't, you know what I'm saying, signed the paper. You know what I'm talking about?
See,
like,
I would do just family. Like literally her brothers and sisters, my brothers and sisters, my mama. If she got daddy, her mom and daddy. But just to me, it's like everybody else. Y'all can come to the reception. Y'all get a plate. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to. But this whole us, no, that's a whole bunch of money. I don't.
Shit, we probably ain't gonna do a reception. We probably have a barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Get that grill going. Goddamn.
We drinking Kool-Aid. Everybody sipping on our Kool-Aid.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
Shit.
Look, save money, goddamn.
And then on top of that, like to me, the point of the relationship. After the marriage, you want to go on a great honeymoon. So it's like all that money you put into the marriage, how about you put that into the honeymoon and the house?
Yeah,
like if you ain't got no crib, put it into the house. Cause it's like these pictures gonna last for so long, but you can do that again in 10 years. You know, once you get established. And me at 34, I'm like, all right, in 3 years, I want to be braided up. But I still don't want to have no stupid wedding. Like, unless, you feel me, she just really want it. Bro, let's go to the courthouse, get your mom and daddy, the preacher. We can eat together as a family and have like a shindig, hoe run, whatever they call it, hoe down.
Right. And see, that's the thing too, bro. Like with the majority of women today, bro. I mean, I think it's always been like this, but especially now in the age of social media, bro. A lot of women just want the ceremony. They don't actually want the actual, you know,
what comes with being married.
What comes with marriage.
But the part that's gonna get them is when like I was in a wedding and we was all, I think, under 25. So us as men, we knew, you feel me, we gotta make sure you got your ring, everybody tux fitted, you know, we can't be too lit, you know, we gotta be at the wedding venue for pictures, all this. So we ready. We done phone around my nigga like he the quarterback and we the football team. We gonna protect you at all costs. He was the quarterback, we everything else. The bride, her bridesmaids was chilling. She ain't had nothing. Like they didn't have nothing for her. And we found out because she came to where we was staying at. She was like, they ain't doing nothing. They just sitting around the room talking. And it's like, bro, your wife is experiencing the worst time of her life when your niggas treating you like a king right now. And like that whole marriage stuff is like, a lot of people don't even know what they doing. They just, you want to be a bridesmaid? Yeah, girl. Yeah, I'm gonna look pretty.
Oh, fam, females, bro. I've witnessed females falling out, bro. Like, you know, just you know what I'm saying, minute shit, bro. Like women like falling out, like, you know, not liking the dress that the bride chose for the bridesmaids, or
oh yeah, I didn't see her seeing her all of that.
You know what I'm saying?
She didn't come to mine. I ain't going to hers. And
then the crazy part, who gonna clean up after your wedding?
I done seen shit about them arguing over dress. Oh, you know, my body type ain't good for this dress, and bruh.
Hey,
which a lot of that shit just come from jealousy of the fact that they're not in that position of getting married.
Yeah, and then too, hey, they feel like they're the most beautiful woman at the wedding.
Instagram got your bitch.
No,
I'm putting it on pad.
Oh, no. That's my guy there. But yeah, that wedding stuff, I do want to win. I do want to be married, but all the politics.
I used to want it because I mean, like you're in the spotlight, but it's kind of like at this point now in the game, it's like, man, you know, meaning your 30s, but it's like, man, I ain't gotta have all that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
then the daddies ain't paying for it no more. You grown,
oh, that's another thing.
You grown, they go pay for that way.
That's another thing, bro. Like when I was, you know, preparing for marriage or whatever, like we all had to pitch in, bro. Like it's like shit, cause like I'm thinking like, damn, pops, like you ain't gonna, you know,
you ain't gonna throw a 20 grand.
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna throw a 20 piece. This your baby girl.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like goddamn, cause I damn should have had no money to try to get.
You said, baby girl want a wedding, daddy. You Papa's little sweetheart.
Like straight up, bro.
Yeah, the age we at, that whole daddy pay for the wedding is dead. Daddy might be dead. No, rest in peace, dad. My pa's dead, but it's like women, man, look.
Like women ain't coming for that money no more, man.
Look, you already mad because I go to work too much, but you want to have this wedding? Overtime? What honeymoon 2 days? I ain't gonna lie, when I get married, I need a week. You come back pregnant.
That, bro. And
Come
then,
back pregnant.
and then based on the society that we live in today, bro, you would probably get divorced faster than. Hold up, how I'm trying to phrase it. You'll still probably be paying off that wedding and probably won't be with that woman no more.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's real. That's some real
but
shit.
hey, and that's the bad part you got to think about, cause like that all go back to the y'all ain't ready to struggle, and then you getting divorced and you like, nigga, I had a $30,000 wedding for you. I wasted $30,000.
Bro.
The cake we got in the freezer
Bro.
that wasn't even that good.
Bro.
Your auntie that was crying that we let sit on front row for nothing, and all that money.
Down the drain.
You didn't waste that.
You
It
could
was
have bought a
the
house. You
experience.
could have started a business. You could have just saved $30,000.
Hey, some of these niggas could have got 6 more inches. You feel me? Like, niggas getting creative now. See a nigga get a whole 6-pack.
God damn, that is true. That is true. But shit, we getting late in out here. I'm a nigga getting sleepy. Damn, it's 12:16.
Hey, it's all look. I'm trying to Ruth. Is you in the club tonight?
Oh, you feel at the club?
I'll see what my partner's doing. You know, I ain't look. Car, what you doing, Car? You finished at school? No, I'm just playing. I'm playing because niggas think I'm shooting my shot. Car hate me for real, but it's all love on this side.
I don't think Cara hates you.
Now, she the homie real spill. After last time, she the homie real spill. No disrespect to Car.
Okay. Well, it's the New Normal Podcast. Like I said, if you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You on Facebook, share the video, follow the page. Y'all want to tell them y'all handles, what y'all got going, anything like that?
Yeah, I'll tell it again, man. My handle is Sir Bradley Ashton. All one word on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook, Sir Bradley Ashton. You know, put some space in between them things. You know, I also got a YouTube page, Black Screen Television. I probably put a link in because you know it's getting late, and
I'll put it on here.
All
You
right.
just send it to me.
Every bit. So you know, check me out. I gotta post some more videos. You know what I'm saying? I know said got me last time about, you know what I'm saying, not posting enough videos, but you know, check me out.
All right, my most of my Snap and my Twitter, I think, is all Fantastico Jones. And then my Instagram is Mr. Victor Gabriel. And y'all probably see me back here. Low key, I guess I'm gonna have to start me a podcast too. Cause I guess that's the wave. And no, I'm not Michelle. On Beyonce.
Oh hell, Brad,
Kelly, baby.
Michelle,
Brad,
Michelle.
Kelly, baby. No, Kelly, man. I told nigga he got damn LaToya.
Look,
LaToya
too.
well, look,
Yeah.
matter of fact, I can't be Beyonce. You feel me? Cause I'm a man. And but if we can be like Travis Porter, cause all them niggas winning. You had one nigga make the beat, one nigga rap, and then you know another.
That's taking it back for real.
Migos. I mean,
them niggas ain't Migos no more. It's Uncle
yeah.
Neff.
They broke up.
Wait, what's a group that's
No!
still together? Yeah. What's a
why
group
you
that's,
lying, bro? For
I
real?
swear, Uncle Neff.
They broke up.
And
They
they
got a
them
son-
niggas
Quavo
all
and-
related.
Yeah, Quavo and Takeoff got a song together.
Wait, so who a group that's still together?
I don't know, bro.
Damn, bro. That hurt my feelings, bro.
I would say YSL, but we don't want to go to jail. Free all my niggas.
Yeah, no.
Free all my niggas. But yeah, hey.
Nah, what's Jadakiss and them group? The Locks.
The Lock.
Yeah, the Locks.
We all above 5
Yeah.
feet, so. But hey,
Yeah,
I
Styles P, baby.
I enjoyed everything, man. I'm gonna have to come back out here.
All
Hey.
right, fuck with your boy. All right, New Normal Podcast. We out.